right. Today is October 22nd, 2019, and well, I don't think this video, there isn't even really a screen I can go to explain this video. I don't think this video can get much more self-explanatory. You know, the all-star team things, like if we go right here to Joel Embiid and go over to his award history, we'll see, you know, yeah, great, two-time all-star. Yeah, if he decides to make one of those again for 2020, it's wraps. He gets removed from the NBA and from his existence. Sorry, Joel. Yep, we are conducting a full NBA purge, and we're gonna see what the hell happens in result of that. Are you ready? I am. These are my normal career. This is literally like a base my league with my normal career simulation sliders. I decided this would be a cool idea. I've done something very similar to this in the past before I blew up. I removed the all NBA teams, but that was before I blew up. The video actually did end up blowing up after I blew up as well. Okay, great. Season number 1. Oh, the 76ers are no longer. Oh yeah, right. They're gonna make me do this 80 times because whatever, you get it. We were able to surpass the like goal of 46.5 on the last video, so let's try to get to a 50 like Zach Randolph on this one. And if you tend to click on my videos very often because there's about 100,000 people that like to watch all of them but don't subscribe, hey, you could do that. But nonetheless, I can't control you. The moment of truth. Here the hell it goes. Let's see our first two candidates, all right? Yes. Giannis and LeBron. Couldn't think of two better players. Congratulations, you have volunteered to never exist again. And now for the rest of this, actually, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. So Kevin Durant, you're gone. AD, you're gone. Luka, you're also gone. Kawhi is gone. Steph is gone. Kyrie is gone. Joel is gone. And Trae Young is gone. I told you, Joel, don't even try me. James Harden, Damian Lillard, Nikola Jokic, Kat, Brad Beal, Siakam, Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert, Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, DeMar DeRozan, John Wall, Nikola Vucevic. That was a good way to read out everybody. Yep, those are all your players that will no longer exist in this league. Sorry, Nikola Vucevic. And John Wall gotta be pissed. This man just came back like 12 seconds ago and he's already injured. He hasn't even came back in real life. And to clarify, to completely delete them, obviously I'm making them 40 overalls, but aside from that, I'm gonna be removing their contracts completely. Just you know what I mean, make it really seem like they don't exist. I could screw over their teams royally, but I'll let them have some money or whatever. And for this video, I guess a good way to put it would be comment your favorite NBA player that fell off. Doesn't have to be that he was some sort of superstar. I'm just trying to think of some people that, like, maybe, you know what I mean, they were cool role players and they just disappeared. It fits the bill for this video. Hello, my name is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have you ever seen the video of Giannis? Everyone has. The video when Giannis was like 16 or something. Yeah, and he just sounded like he didn't know what basketball was. I feel really bad just ruining Trae Young's whole career like he's not 21 years old. I've officially done it. Now on this screen, you can't see absolutely any difference. It's the same normal, however many guys. But when we head over here to this screen, yeah, look at the top right. 46, 40, 40, and making no type of money. Yeah, it's wraps for all of them. So the best way to introduce this is, hey, Eric Bledsoe. The best players in the league, the only two 90s, and Westbrook doesn't count because he's got the little +1 thing. Paul George and Klay Thompson. Following them is the rest of the top 5 players in the league. Russell Westbrook, Jason Tatum, and Kemba Walker. And then you got Donovan, D-Book, Whiteside, Zion, Porzingis, Kyle Lowry, McCollum, Harry. Yeah, okay, great. Obviously, there was a lot of teams that were impacted here, but the biggest teams that were impacted as well, you know, Bledsoe without Chris Middleton or Giannis. The Sixers lost Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Paul George is now like, it's not like he's back on the Pacers, basically. This can be Roy Hibbert. Sorry, Montrez. The Charlotte Hornets. Oh wait. That's just the normal Charlotte Hornets. I wish Julius Randle made the all-star team. Yeah, Brooklyn lost KD and Kyrie. I don't have to say much more there. Denver's gonna have to genuinely run through MPJ and Bol Bol now. Westbrook's back to his OKC days, except they're in Houston. Wizards, yes, the Wizards got their 2 stars stripped away from them. Now Davis Bertans has to lead him. And the Golden State Warriors, right. Klay Thompson now has to, I don't know, lead a team. Oh, hey, they signed DeMarcus again. Is this MVP race going to be royally screwed up? And the whole entire top 5 in scoring is gone. Hey, D'Angelo, you didn't make that cut for the All-Star game. Season number 1. Well, officially, you know, engulfed into this whatever the hell that we're in. Oh, yeah, and as of right now, this is actually funny. The Bucks and the Sixers are the number 1 and 2 seeds. In the West, we'll see if Paul George can hold it down. And the Blazers got to hold it down because CJ McCollum's also leading this team now. Yes, it does not get better than this. Most valuable player, Kyle Lowry, the god. Pretty sure he just dropped off the Lakers like 2 days ago. So, yeah, shout out to him. Nice. So, it disqualified everybody else that didn't play the second half of the season. But here's some of the scoring leaders. Well, I'll come back to this later. Ja Morant, obviously still Rookie of the Year. Although Zion, I guess, could have won it in a full season since Suke got rid of the Start Today feature annoyingly. Yusuf Nurk is still the 6th man of the year. Or at least, you know, if you're new to the channel, whatever, in 2K, you know, that's how we rock around here. He always wins it. Paul George, a defensive player of the year. Okay, that's cool. Bam Adebayo, still most improved. Nick Nurse, still more than likely going to win Coach of the Year. The All-NBA first team, Kyle Lowry, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Kevin Love, and Bam Adebayo. Yep. K-Love throws it back to 2012. Ingram is literally he has to be KD now. The second second team, Russell Westbrook, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, and DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, sure. My guy averaged 21 and 9 straight out the gate of free agency. And well, you know, Zion. In the third team, De'Aaron Fox, Paul George, Blake Griffin, Julius Randle, and Yusuf Nurkic. Wow, this is one hell of a team. This is all the emotions combined. These are defensive teams in case you're interested in that type of thing. And now for the playoffs. So just for the record, Milwaukee did not fall like flat on their faces. They're still the 4th seed. Cleveland was able to make the 6th seed because obviously they didn't lose anybody. Sacramento, okay, great. Let's look at who was affected negatively. Atlanta probably more than likely would win the playoffs if they didn't have to have Patrick Beverly instead of Trae Young. That was their trade piece replacement. Wizards still put up a valiant effort despite no John Wall and no Bradley Beal. Honestly, they might have had 35 wins for the whole second half of the season. The Pistons were far and away the worst team in the league with 20 wins. Houston fell down to the second to worst team in the Western Conference without James Harden and Russell Westbrook at the 2. Oklahoma City falls out of the playoffs without Chris Paul. Utah still has Donovan but no Rudy, and they fall far out of the playoffs. And the rest of it, that's just about it. I mean, San Antonio, they did lose DeMar, but yeah. All right. The league leaders, Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Ja Morant in points. Pretty wide gap here for the top 5 guys. Rebounds, DeAndre Jordan, Hassan Whiteside, Steven Adams, Bam Adebayo, and Andre Drummond. Assists, Lonzo, Rondo, Rubio, Russell, and Fox. Steals was Paul George. Blocks was Hassan Whiteside, and turnovers, D'Angelo Russell. 3-point percentage was Jason Tatum, because these other guys don't really qualify. You know, that's why it says not available. They kind of got removed from the league. Yeah. And now the playoffs. You know, we'll start keying a little bit more after this first round. And well, Orlando, no Vucevic, no problem. You could still lose. Denver, no Jokic, another foreign guy that's center. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, you're gone. Milwaukee loses in the first round to Miami without Giannis and Middleton. Brooklyn, I'm actually surprised you made the playoffs. I didn't even realize that, but you were the 8th seed, so yeah, you lost. Speaking of that, Toronto's still the 1st seed without Siakam, so yeah, just something to note. Philadelphia, deuces, you must have made the playoffs off, you know, the backs of the Joel and Ben Simmons start, but you lost. Sacramento, goodbye. Luka-less Mavericks lose. And actually a 7-game series with the Lakers, and the Suns are out here in a 7-game series with the Clippers. So yeah, this series featured Porzingis versus nobody, literally nobody, and the Lakers still managed to win. Dion Waiters is leading the Lakers team in the playoffs. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I love it. This is incredible. 78 overall. Dion Waiters just led the Lakers to the second round, while the Mavericks, Porzingis tried to go God mode, or at least he kind of did, but the team still lost. Yeah, Jalen Brunson shot 31%. And for the Clippers, well, it's kind of disappointing. Well, no, actually, no, you still got a good team, so yeah, whatever. Pretty even matchup, honestly. For the second round, the Kawhi-less Clippers against the everybody-less Lakers. Wait, the Curry, wait. The Warriors were the 2nd seed with Michael Mulder starting at point guard. Wow. DeMarcus Cousins just saved this team virtually. That's why he was on an All-NBA team. Clay did not even make an All-NBA team, and he was the second highest rated player in the league. They are against, though, the Damian Lillard-less Trailblazers, which is actually the perfect matchup. Clay versus Dame, or Clay versus CJ. Man, I'm stupid. Pascal-less Raptors against the Jimmy Butler-less Miami team. I said Miami team like they were the Washington football team. And Cleveland versus Boston, who Boston actually lost nobody. So yeah, this should be pretty right. They lost. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. The Clippers got 4-0 swept by Dion. Wait, I can't. No, this is incredible. Warriors, DeMarcus and Clay, I guess, kind of beat the Trailblazers. The Raptors lose to Miami, and the Boston Celtics lose to the Cavaliers. Hold on. First and foremost, the Eastern Conference. Yes, the Colin Sexton. All right, Kevin Love was on the first team, and now they're a better team than Miami. At least it looks like it on paper. So yeah, they were able to beat down the Celtics, who, like I said, lost nobody. And for the West, yes, this is the Lakers team that has made the conference finals. Dion, at least as of now, isn't even starting, and it's going to be Dwight versus DeMarcus. Like it's I can't even give you a year where they were both incredibly I guess like 2013 could count. Clay, I swear, my guy, you can't let them do this to you, right? Colin Sexton's actually carrying the Cavs in scoring, as Kevin Love's only shooting 40%. And for the Lakers, yeah, everybody's still on point for the most part on this team. At least it looks like it, except for Avery Bradley down here at 35%. So LeBron might just go and get another ring without even playing. I cannot believe the supporting cast beat Paul George. Well, that's why they call him, what do they call him again? Oh yeah, right. Paul George's new nickname is Pandemic P. I forgot about that. So for the conference final, man, I really want to see a Lakers game. Let's see if it's close. Oh my God, they're up 3-1. Let me make sure LeBron's not. Well, actually, no, I just show you the stats. LeBron isn't somehow playing at a 46 overall. Oh my God. Now look, I have control of every single team. These are my regular sliders and everything. The Lakers have made the finals. And who are they going to be up against? The Miami loses. This couldn't have went any more insane. No. Actually, you know what? I'm not even mad. I wanted to look at it, but they just won 4-1. That is definitely annoying. I have not simulated through a final series in who knows how long, but the Kevin Love led Cleveland Cavaliers just won the championship with his 23-10 a game in the finals. And it looks like, okay, yeah, I'm mad I missed this first game. The Lakers won by 1, but aside from that, you know, the Cavs actually won every game in dominating fashion. So at the end of the day, the Lakers did not fold to the Warriors led by Boogie and Clay, the Clippers led by Paul George, or the Mavericks led by Kristaps. They folded to the Cavs led by Kevin Love and Colin Sexton. I love it. I absolutely love it. In the finals alone, Dwight Howard went full, I believe that was 2009, with 17 and 12 a game on 50%, while yeah, Dion actually kind of, oh no, look at Contavious, 38%, and Rondo. Here's the Cavs stats if you're interested for the finals alone. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie led this playoffs in scoring, but I bet, yeah, they got bounced first round. That concludes this playoffs. Vince Carter retired. They had to trade for him to replace Kawhi. None of the guys that I made 40 overalls retired yet, but I'm not necessarily surprised. I guess they're still trying to hold on to the fact they're really good for the first half of the season. The draft lottery, now this is an interesting point too. There is going to be some of these guys that more than likely, you know, kind of make all-star teams and then get eliminated in their first year. So who's going to win this? The Pacers, Bulls, Nuggets. Great. Before the draft itself, LaMelo goes to the Pacers, Cole Anthony to the Bulls, Wiseman to the Nuggets, yeah, etc. Great. And now for free agency. I've been looking forward to this because I genuinely couldn't tell you what's going to happen right now. I forget who's free agents. We got Whiteside, Brandon Ingram is restricted, Montrez, Gallinari. Okay, yeah. Oh, Boogie is here though. Boogie is definitely a big time free agent. So everybody is gone except for Taj Gibson. Here the hell we go. Hassan Whiteside has went to go fill the void in Los Angeles that Dwight Howard was currently holding. Brandon Ingram resigns. Montrez to the 76ers. Danilo Gallinari takes the Pascal's spot in Toronto as Fred VanVleet leaves Toronto to go fill Trae Young's spot. That actually makes perfect sense. He kind of plays kind of similarly, but with a lot better defense. Marcus leaves the Warriors for the Clippers, another California team, as Paul Millsap goes to the Heat. It feels very weird giving light to Paul Millsap signing in free agency, but he's probably the best player on that team now. Actually, no, sorry, Ben. Dwight Howard stood to play off the bench behind Whiteside, and yeah, so on and so forth. The Lakers also signed Christian Wood. Nice. Where is he? Hold on, we gotta shine some light on my guy. Dion is now officially the star. I don't care if he lost, he is the star of this video now. Where did Mr. Waiters go? He's not on a team. You tell me this man just led a team to the finals? Oh, they better sign him. I mean, he'll be back eventually when all these guys get kicked out of the league. Top 5 players in the league are Paul George, then Tatum, a new 90 overall. As Klay Thompson's actually dropped down to an 89, so is Donovan Mitchell, Zion, Westbrook, Booker, etc. Season number 2. They're saying the best team in the league is Boston. Yeah, that's a pretty solid stance considering that they haven't lost anybody yet, but they probably will this season. Golden State is still second despite losing Boogie and now having Nico Mannion. Well, actually, I guess that's a good thing. The Spurs are up here as they replaced DeMar DeRozan with Jabari Parker, and the Clippers, yeah, they deserve to be, and they got Boogie. I forgot about that. Yeah, no. This team definitely, I didn't even put the 2 and 2 together there. Yeah, no, you deserve to be number 4. And then of course MVP Lowry, and now Danilo here to fill the Pascal void. Yeah, fantastic. It is officially time. The All-Star game. Now, who the hell's gonna be the captains? Give me your bets. Who the hell's gonna be the captain? Team Jason and Team Russell. Yes, Russell Westbrook and Jason Tatum. I'm gonna start D'Angelo for a second. Now, Westbrook drafts his old friend Paul George first overall. As I didn't even do the cool cinematic thing where I draft the players, but whatever. For the starters, Paul George, goodbye. Andre Drummond, same to you. Bam Adebayo, yep. DeMarcus Cousins, all-star starter and gone set. I really wanted to see him stick around. Kemba Walker's gonna have to get out of here. Kristaps, same to you. Nurkic is gonna have to get out of here, and MVP Lowry. And the bench is literally all one-time also, except for Klay Thompson. Somehow you're on the bench. D-Book, Whiteside, Levine, Tobias Harris, Brandon Ingram, Spencer Dinwiddie, Danilo Gallinari, and then of course Klay, Zion, and Ja right next to each other, followed by John Collins. Yeah, we don't really, you were gonna be kind of lost without Trey anyways. DeAndre Ayton, Clint Capella, and Markelle Fultz. Yep, Markelle Fultz made the All-Star game, and they're just gonna take him out of the league just like that. Well, I am the guy who made this idea. Marcus Cousins, God, this hurts me so much to do this. He is number 1 in the MVP race right now. Well, he gave his valiant effort, but it's time for this to come to a close. Yeah, the Celtics about to be down bad too. Jalen, you better get ready, my guy. For contracts like this, the rookie contract, I'm just gonna let it rock. I don't got time for all that. It's a $10 million deal, for God's sake. This seems that I have all the money in the world. I really look so sad. I feel bad doing this to him. Doesn't even know what the hell's going on, and he still looks sad. Not Clint Capella. What are we gonna do without Clint? Marquette was really averaging 25 a game, and I gotta just get him out of here. I've officially done it once again. Every all-star participant is basically gone. They're absolutely disintegrated. Sadly, very sadly in this case of DeMarcus Cousins. I really didn't want to do it. But it makes me think, where the hell is Dion? He still is. He better get signed with one of those guys going, or soon at least, because come on now. That's the god. Look at that look. You could tell he's the god just by that look. To start though, you know, we have to go back to the best players in this league, right? And here the hell they are. Donovan Mitchell has still not made an all-star team despite being one of the highest overalls. The only 89 overall in the league. Actually, he's 2 overalls higher than anybody else in here. He's followed by Jaylen Brown, De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, and CJ McCollum on the top 5. And then Jamal Murray, D. Rose, Shea, Steven Adams, and Brogdon, Montrez. Yeah, okay, great. I think that's 10. Fantastic. And one more thing I want to check are the standings, of course. So now, as you can see, because I have not simulated a day yet, hey, look, Taco's starting for this team now. Yeah, so Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum were in the starting lineup for the Celtics team. They're gone, so they need to adjust. They were the best team in the league by far, actually. The Atlanta Hawks were actually the 2nd seed in the conference, and well, now, yeah, they lost Clint Capella and John Collins. Pain, so much pain. Miami Heat, the 3rd seed, lost Bam. Toronto, it's wraps for them. I would really hope they somehow don't find a way out of this like they always seem to do. Lowry and Danilo are both gone. Chicago lost Levine. Cleveland lost Andre Drummond. Kevin Love surprisingly did not make an all-star team. Well, for the West, the top seed in the conference, yeah, Kristaps is gone. Obviously, this team is over with because Paul George and DeMarcus are gone. And the Lakers lost Whiteside. So they're basically have the same exact team, but minus Dion Waiters this year. And the Pelicans lost Brandon Ingram and Zion. So it's wraps for them too. Yeah, a lot of teams. It's wraps for a lot of teams. Conclusion. That's a great conclusion, right? So here the hell we go. To finish out season number 2, the NBA's most valuable player is De'Aaron Fox. Yep, it took 2 all-star teams being eliminated, but my guy is here now. Swiper with 18 and 9 a game. Rookie of the year still up. I mean, I guess Nico Mannion makes sense. Although, for the record, no rookies were taken out of the league. And speaking of that, LaMelo Ball, 6th man of the year, but not rookie of the year. Okay, yeah, great. Robert Covington, wait, what? Let me say that one. Okay, great. Let me compose myself. Okay, great. Robert Covington, defensive player of the year. Not that he's bad at defense, but it's just so crazy to see Robert Covington here. He's really good at defense. Let me not act like I'm stupid. The guy led the league in steals on one of those trust the process Sixers team before he got traded. One of those like 10-win teams. Zubac, most improved, and Brad Stevens still coach of the year with 66 wins. So the Celtics did very well regardless. De'Aaron, DeJounte, Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, and Montrez on the first team. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised here. DeJounte's a cool pick though. Shout out to him, I guess, for making it with 19, 8, and 7 a game. Second team, D'Angelo, Donovan, Gordon Hayward, Julius Randle, and Steven Adams. Yeah, Hayward had to pick up the slack for Tatum and Kemba's departure to in the underworld. And for the third team, CJ McCollum, Nico Mannion, Andrew Wiggins, Paul Millsap, and Mitchell Robinson. That's a weird. This is actually one of the weirdest groups I've ever seen. And for the defensive teams, yep, there the hell you go. So obviously Robert Covington won it, but Matisse was up there, DeJounte, Draymond. Okay, yeah, great. And now the playoffs. Boston still prevailed as the first seed with 20 more wins than any team in the East. Yeah, they were able to pick up Rajon Rondo. They traded for him from Brooklyn, actually, and he replaced Kemba while Grant Williams replaced Jason Tatum. And yeah, I guess he did a solid job. I would hope so. They did this well still. Atlanta held up their second seed thing with Jermichael Green and Kenneth Faried patching their wound. Pacers benefited from all this. Orlando, yeah, they still made it even without Markelle. They got Marcus Howard now. Teams that really fell off because of players that they lost. Yeah. So the Levine's gone. The Bulls missed the playoffs. The Cavaliers missed the playoffs without Drummond after, I don't know, winning the finals. So they won't repeat. The Knicks, despite having 2 All-NBA players, didn't make the playoffs. Not even close, actually. And they were the second worst behind the Bucks, who have Melo replacing Giannis and Sterling Brown replacing Middleton. That's not good. The Rockets were the worst team in the league. Oh yeah, right. They lost Westbrook, and Covington doesn't even start. McCollum seems like he cannot carry a team, at least based. Well, actually, no. This team is actually absolutely awful. So yeah, no, I can't really blame them. They have not used that money well. Donovan's team sucked. The Clippers fell very far without Paul George and DeMarcus out of the playoffs. And the Lakers still managed to do it, even without Whiteside. Yep, Dwight Howard and this team with Christian Wood off the bench, they made the playoffs as the 4th seed at that. Bol Bol is still on a 2-way contract in the G League in this universe, so we'll see him next year. Because the Nuggets, I just saw them up here. They're the 3rd team. They got Zach Randolph starting with Marcus. Hey, look, it's the Grizzlies thing. Grit and grind, hooray. They got Wiseman off the bench behind Oh my God, this team is actually really good. And well, for the Mavericks, yeah, they were still #1 seed, just to give them some love because, you know, they lost Kristaps and they were still good. I mean, I guess Maxi Kleber kind of looks like him. The leaders in points were Donovan, CJ, Russell, Harrell, and Hayward. Rebounds were Cantor, Adams, Robinson, Sabonis, and Carter Jr. And assists were Lonzo, Lonzo, Fox, Rubio, Cole Anthony, and Nico Mannion. I had to say the Cole because I thought it was Carmelo for a second. DeJounte in steals and Mitchell Robinson in blocks, tied with Miles Turner. And Eric Gordon, oh wait, no, that's three-pointers attempted. Of course, it's Eric Gordon and three-pointers attempted. He just chucks him up there. But a three-point percentage with Malik Beasley. And here the hell goes the playoffs. I'm surprised the Wizards honestly made the playoffs. So yeah, they get swept by the Pacers. The Heat are out of here without Bam. The Nuggets didn't lose anyone after Jokic, but they still are out of here. Wait, the Nuggets are out of here even with that team I just showed? My God. I believe D'Angelo's still in the Timberwolves, but they still lost. DeJounte and the Spurs are out of here. Goodbye to the Capella and Collins and Trey-less Hawks. The Raptors lose in the first round. I didn't even realize their fall off. Obviously, they lost Lowry and Danilo, so they were the 8th seed to the Celtics. And the Zion and Ingramless Pelicans lose in 7 games to who other than the Lakers. They were honestly still maybe better than the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, they have Drew, for God's sake. They got Lonzo. So yeah, they probably should have won this series, but of course, we know the Lakers. While Dion was great, yeah, no, they still are, they're really good, I guess. And they're up against the Dallas Mavericks without Kristaps, who won 4-1. De'Aaron Fox, the MVP, and his Kings up against the jawless Memphis Grizzlies. We know who the Boston Celtics are. Went over them a couple times. They're up against Markel-less Orlando. Indiana didn't have many people affected on their team, so they are still holding in strong, while Philadelphia without Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid advanced. And Tobias Harris, actually. The second round, the 76ers, there the hell they go. Sorry to Tobias' soul. Boston is out of here to Orlando as De'Aaron Fox, the MVP, loses to Memphis, and the Lakers lose to Dallas in 7 games. Pain. I really became a Lakers fan for this video. I mean, why the hell not? I don't know. Yeah, the Pacers are actually, oh my God, I didn't even realize. I don't know why. I was thinking of whatever team, what team is LaMelo on? Yeah, LaMelo is on this team. That's why I actually thought he was still starting. No, they still got Brogdon too. They are fully intact, even with 50-point man himself, Tony J. Warren. I almost said Terrence. I don't know why. Why did I say Terrence? Well, the Magic, on paper, yeah, they're pretty down bad, honestly. But they made the conference finals, so they might do something crazy. And for the other side of things, you know, we got the Mavericks without Kristaps, so they got Timmy and Jalen Brunson leading the charge. Looks like that overalls flipped video I literally just did. And well, without Ja, Tyus Jones is now starting, and aside from that, Memphis is all really the same as we know them in real life right now. So in these conference finals, the Pacers lose to the Magic, the fully intact Indiana team, and the Grizzlies lose to the Mavericks. The 4 seed versus the 1 seed. Kira Lewis, I gotta check out who the hell is scoring on both of these teams, honestly. Steven Adams is leading the Mavericks with 17 and 16 a game in the playoffs. This man is putting the ball in the basket, I guess. He's not really that kind of guy naturally, but yeah, he's doing it now because he has to. They actually got 4 guys averaging over 15 points. If you want to throw in Reggie with 14. Well, for the Magic, Evan Fournier is clearly leading the charge, and Aaron Gordon is shooting 42% with 16 points. Mo Bamba is shooting 39%, and Kira Lewis, their starting point guard, 35. Yeah, I got the Mavericks winning this, especially since they're the 1st seed. You can indeed simcast this because I'm not stupid this time around, but then again, like I said, yeah, the last one was kind of a blowout anyways. The Mavericks win by 9 in the first game, despite Fournier and Bamba. Look at that stat line. The second game, oh, whoa, what the hell just happened? Oh, wait, what? Oh, sorry. Honestly, I don't even blame myself for screwing it up. The Mavericks didn't win the first game. The Fournier-led Magic did, but they had like the same name practically. You know, just like the last 7 letters of their name are different. But yeah, it's 1-1 now. Well, that makes things more interesting. Game 3 in Orlando, the home of every NBA team. Reggie Jackson puts up 37 points as he leads the Mavericks, right? I'm right there. Yes, great. Over the Magic. Game 4, I would honestly be perfectly fine with seeing some gameplay between these awful teams. It'd be really fun. Yeah, no gameplay in this one. Evan Fournier drops 26, like I said, leading the charge to bring his team once again over the Mavericks, and it's tied 2-2. Game 5. Oh, yes, here the hell we go. The Orlando Magic win in convincing fashion behind Gordon and Fournier, and they are on the verge of a ring. Would it be their first ring ever? Let me think. I think so, right? Here the hell we go. 1 minute left. Mavericks up by 1. The lineups on the floor looks like the starting lineups just about. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Screen set off ball for Brunson, but Reggie's going to hold on to it. He gets the screen from Kleber. Reggie going right. He gets fouled. It was blocked heavily by Isaac, but okay, yeah. Reggie trying to extend it to 3. The first free throw is good. And Reggie, the second one is off. Rebounded by JaVale, who made his way to Orlando. I did not even see that. Fournier in the corner. Fournier 3 is off. Rebound by Finney Smith. Finney Smith to the basket. Blocked off by Lewis. Over to Curry. Curry in the post. Out to Jackson. Jackson going left. Half spin. Going baseline. Down to Adams. Adams in the post against Fournier. Adams passes it back out to Jackson. Why are they not exploiting the... Okay, I don't know. Jackson going right. Jackson pull up mid-range is good. Yep, it's wraps. It's probably wraps. Let me just see him miss one more shot. Oh, here we go. Lewis 3-point. Yeah, that's off. Great. Steph Curry isn't missing no free throws. I'm out of here. Yup, Fournier 32, but Reggie Jackson's 28 is better, I guess, as the Mavericks win. We just hope that wasn't the last game, because I don't know, maybe I just had my short-term memory loss kicking. Oh yeah, right, it's game 7 now for all the marbles. Thankfully, I did not simulate through this series. The Orlando Magic behind Evan Fournier's 38 points. Yeah, come on, give me these. Give me these. Reggie, come on, give me this screen. Oh yeah, Mo, let's go. Mo, you're a cheat code actually. Mo, here you go. Take the ball. Oh no, I just turned it over. Oh no, block him. Oh, blocked by Fournier. Blocked by. Really? I fouled the man out when he's about to win a championship. I'm mean. I don't want this power anymore. Are going to win their first championship ring behind the reigns of Evan Fournier and Mo Bamba. What a beautiful sight to see, right? I mean, they're kind of hosting the entire league right now, so I guess they deserve something for their troubles. Let's see who's gonna be finals. Will it be JaVale? JaVale finals MVP real quick? No, of course it's Fournier. Isaac too tall for all this. This man's a good 7'6". Yup. Fournier 28 and 3 a game in the finals. He was not passing the ball. He didn't really need to though. And as Fournier was the leader in points for the playoffs, this concludes season number 2. LeBron James retired. Andrew Bogut retired. I mean, at least they got Chris Paul with exactly 1,000 games. That's a cool number. Well, in the draft lottery for this season, 2021, you got, you know, the Rockets, Trailblazers, and Bucks. What else did you expect? And the Knicks win the lottery. By their luck, they'll probably lose their player mid-season. Cade Cunningham, Kuminga, Mobley, Scotty Barnes, great Jalen Green. And now for this year's free agency, what the hell we got in store? Donovan Mitchell is here, but he's restricted, so is De'Aaron. Okay, so Derrick Rose, Steven Adams, Oladipo, Hayward, let's see. Isaac was not even, didn't have his option picked up. Okay, yeah, great. There's a lot of people here. We just won't mention Julius Randle. I know I saw him, but we don't got to mention him. RJ Barrett is still available as an unrestricted free agent. Guess they're not really head over heels for him. But for the people who did get signed, Donovan Mitchell went to the Lakers. He somehow got out of his restricted free agency deal and left. Same with De'Aaron Fox. It goes to Miami. Derrick Rose to the Pelicans. Yeah, there's going to be too much to keep track of because, yeah, a lot of people left and stuff. Steven Adams to the Spurs. Gordon Hayward to the Mavericks. D. Schroeder also went to the Heat to join, who was that again? Who was that literally 10 seconds ago? De'Aaron, great. Kelly Oubre is going to take Tatum's spot, and Julius Randle left for the Timberwolves. And Bol Bol went to the Hawks to take Capello and/or John Collins' spot. Yeah, these year's superstars of the league. So you better pay attention to where the hell they're going, because I'll be honest, I don't even. We'll see. I'm not very used to being attached to the name of like Josh Richardson. With progression and all that stuff, the best players going into this season are Donovan Mitchell, who is now a Laker. So of course they got the best players somehow, some way. D'Angelo Russell, Jaylen Brown, De'Aaron Fox, and Shea to round out the top 10. Murray, Brogdon, Jaren Jackson, Valanciunas, Mitchell Robinson, and Domantas Sabonis. And you know what? Screw it. The rest of the 85 plus guys, Rose, Murray, and McCollum. All right. Considering that I was sad that Boogie was leaving last season and he was only like an 82, this should get even wilder this season. Season number 3. The power rankings, Boston is still number 1 as now they have Satoransky replacing Kemba Walker. And like I said, they did sign Kelly Oubre, but he's not even going to start. Still got good old Grant. And yeah, right. Hayward left for the Mavericks. So yeah, sure. The Spurs now with Steven Adams and LaMarcus Aldridge off the bench are second. Miami with MVP De'Aaron Fox, Tyler Herro, James Ennis, Paul Millsap, and Ibu Dianko-Baji, and Schroeder off the bench. Golden State Warriors, no Klay Thompson, but they got Mike Conley, Andrew Wiggins, and Enes Kanter. That'll lead them to the 4th best team in the league, I guess. And the Pacers, LaMelo Ball starting with this team that is still yet to be touched, and Brogdon off the bench. And screw it, I'll throw in the Knicks too here at the last spot. They got Kuzma and Kevin Knox. That should work really well. And here the hell goes the All-Star teams this year. Team Kevin and Team Donovan. Who is Kevin? Which Kevin is this? Someone remind me. Oh, right, Kevin Love. Actually, kind of surprising since he wasn't an All-Star at all last year, but now he's the captain. And well, for those following, because I just clicked, just simulate the whole thing instead again. No, we'll get to him in a second, but you see who I just spotted. Donovan picked up D'Angelo Russell, Jaren Jackson, Montrez, and Jonas Valanciunas. And Kevin Love, Gordon Hayward, De'Aaron Fox, former MVP now, or reigning at least, Jaylen Brown, and Bol Bol, All-Star starter already, and in his first year of freedom, and he's gone. For the reserves, Mitchell Robinson was the first pick, and on his team, he's got DeJounte Murray, Domantas Sabonis, Lauri Markkanen, Dennis Schroeder, Ivica Zubac, and LaMelo Ball, our first young implemented player that's out of here. On the other side, CJ McCollum, Jamal Murray, Victor Oladipo, the only guy on any of the bench that has all-star experience already, Wendell Carter, Andrew Wiggins, and Enes Kanter. And lastly, thankfully for whatever team had him, Julius Randle's gone. Bol Bol was number 1 in the MVP race for Atlanta, followed by DeJounte, Donovan, Gordon Hayward, and Jonas. And they're all gone now, if I'm not mistaken. Well, here the hell we go. Trailblazers send point guard Damian Lillard down to the G League. I haven't even checked trades, but yeah, there the hell you go. So once again, the inevitable happened. Every single player here has went down down to a 40-ish overall. I'm sorry, Bol Bol. When it came to the teams that were the best in the league, Orlando was atop the conference here, and they actually lost nobody. Yep, they're going to stay standing strong. Boston loses Jaylen Brown. They are the 2nd seed. Memphis lost Jaren Jackson and Giannis. They were the 1st seed in the Western Conference. Los Angeles, of course, loses the best player in the league, Donovan Mitchell. They're going to have to start either Andre Roberson or Devon Reed now. Much pain for many teams here. I forgot to do this first this time around, but the best players in the league this time: Malcolm Brogdon, Derrick Rose, Shea, Marvin Bagley, and Lonzo Ball. Those are your top 5. Old man D-Rose still holding in strong. And to round out a top 10, Colin Sexton, Buddy Hield, Jonathan Isaac, Jarrett Allen, and TJ Warren, the god himself. Well, to finish out season number 3, the final season of this video, who the hell will come out on top with all of this done to the league? The most valuable player is Kira Lewis. Yup, this is how insane this has got it. Right after winning a championship, despite the Magic losing Markelle Fultz, with literally nothing but some bronze badges, in his 2nd year pro, this man is the most valuable player. What an incredible sight. He's basically averaging the Steve Nash 2005 numbers with like 4 less assists. Bol Bol is still rookie of the year. Wait, what? He must have already... I don't know, man. Bol Bol will find many ways to defy all the odds regardless of anything. Norvell Pell, 6th man of the year. Miles Turner, defensive player of the year. Monte Morris, most improved. And Steve Clifford, coach of the year. I'm assuming that's probably still the... oh, wait, it's the Magic, right, of course. I was still in the Hornets for a minute. The All-NBA first team is Kira Lewis, Nico Mannion, Scotty Barnes, Jonathan Kuminga, and James Wiseman. Every single one of these players does not actually exist in the game. It's just rookies, kind of. Well, you know what I mean. Any players that were drafted thus far, which is only 2 drafts. The 2nd team is Cole Anthony, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Clark, Bobby Portis, and Derek Favors. Bobby Portis. Do I need to say much more? The 3rd team, Ricky Rubio, Mike Conley, Michael Porter Jr., Denny Avita, or however the hell you pronounce it, I don't know. No, Onyeka Okongwu. They're all defensive teams. Oh no, Robert Covington couldn't repeat, with the DPOY, but he's still on the defensive team. And yeah, Bol Bol the guy. And now for the playoffs. The Spurs actually pulled through and did even better post DeJounte starting RJ Hampton. Memphis also did just fine minus Jaren Jackson and Giannis. Minnesota without D'Angelo Russell or, Julius Randle. They picked up Dario Saric and Jordan McLaughlin to fill in. So Miami fell out of the playoffs. And despite All-NBA Bobby Portis, the Raptors are down very bad with not the worst record because Houston holds that, but one of the worst records in the league. The league leaders points was RJ Barrett with 24 a game, followed by Jonathan Kuminga, Anthony Edwards, Bobby Portis, and Buddy Hield. Rebounds, Derek Favors, DeAndre Jordan, Steven Adams, Tristan Thompson, and Scotty Barnes. Assists, Kira Lewis, Lonzo Ball, TJ McConnell, Ricky Rubio, and Thomas Satoransky. Steals, Covington and Thibault, and blocks, Hayes and Turner. 3-point percentage would have been LaMelo or CJ, but instead it's Seth Curry, actually. And now, where the hell goes nothing? Goodbye to everybody lists Dallas, and everybody lists Sixers, and Ja lists Memphis, but actually they lost also Giannis and Jaren too. So everybody lists Memphis as well. No KD, no Kyrie. Brooklyn, no Steph, no Clay, no DeMarcus, no Wiggins, and no Enes Kanter Warriors. Boston's had one hell of a ride, and they lose as the 2nd seed. The Knicks are out of here as the 8th seed, and the Spurs are out of here as the 1st seed to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Actually, I'm surprised the Thunder are on a higher seed because they got Shea still, and Shea's a top 5 player. The Spurs, despite holding in strong in the regular season, yeah, they got bounced with no DeJounte. Well, there was a lot of upsets, actually. As a couple 7 seeds made it, a couple 8 seeds, 5th seed Atlanta. Let's just get to the conference finals real quick. The Lakers get 4-0 swept by the Timberwolves. The Hornets are up and out of here. Orlando will not be the reigning champions. The 1st seed loses in the 2nd round to Atlanta, 4-1 at that, and Oklahoma City is also out of here. So now we have the still kind of stacked, but no LaMelo, no DeMontis Sabonis Pacers team up against Atlanta, who just beat the number 1 seed Celtics, right? It was no, it was Orlando, right? Yeah. Who the hell cares? They're both really good teams. Led by DeAndre Hunter. They were the team that had MVP Bol Bol. I guess his teammates took his powers, because here the hell we are. By the way, I just realized it's 3 versus 5 in both conferences right now. And for the other side, Will Barton starting at point guard against Jordan McLaughlin, who I believe is like 5'11", so that's one hell of a size mismatch. And the Nuggets are really good, like I said last season, so yeah, they should probably win this, right? Even though I think, yeah, they're the lower seed. What about the old guys? I still got the old guys on here. I mean, yeah, Jeremy Lamb, Gary Harris, where's no Marcus Gasol? Hey Jamal Murray. Here, there we go. The Atlanta Hawks lose to that Pacers team, and the Nuggets lose to the Timberwolves. Well then, we now have a Jordan McLaughlin led Minnesota team against once again, I gotta check check out what the hell these teams are averaging. Because, yeah, I mean, the pace is pretty obvious. TJ Warren's averaging 60. But for the Timberwolves, Isaac Okoro, I didn't even see him starting. I don't think he's starting. Maybe he just starts sporadically. 17 a game in the playoffs, followed by JJ Redick, of course, the playoff god himself. Not that he's really a god in the playoffs, but the god at getting to the playoffs. Jarrett Culver, yeah, it's pretty all around, well-rounded, all that stuff. And well, for the Pacers, just to clarify, yeah, TJ Warren. Damian Lee, not too shabby either. Malcolm Brogdon, yep, makes perfect sense. And the DPOY, if I'm not mistaken, that's Miles Turner. So for the NBA Finals, and also, I have not checked the game highs in any of these seasons, but actually, this is probably the best one to check it. But the league basically completely ended. Anthony Edwards dropped 55 in a game. Bobby Portis attempted 32 shots. Yeah, honestly, I feel like he'd do that today somehow. Bol Bol made 21 free throws. Sabonis, 24 rebounds. Kira Lewis, 19 assists. That was the high of the season. Steals, DiVincenzo with 9. Miles Turner with 8 blocks. And yeah, those are your season highs. But aside from Edwards, a lot of those players got eliminated anyways. For this first game, Pacers are going to win over the Wolves to take a 1-0 lead, led by Brogdon and Damian Lee. Game 2, Saric and Spellman lead the Timberwolves over the Goga-led Pacers. Tied 1-1. But now the 2-1 advantage goes to the Timberwolves, winning by, I believe that's what, 15 points? Yeah, 24 from Redick. And here the hell we go. 1 minute left, 118, 118. But who the hell is missing right now? Come on, make your way up the court. I know you're coming. Yep, there the hell goes Brogdon. Okogie passing in the ball into Redick. Redick can barely dribble. He actually dropped the ball immediately. My God, this is the new league. Redick is icy. He just dropped the ball again. JJ is struggling. This man is only used to catching the ball off screen. McLaughlin drops the ball to Brogdon. He picks it back up. Redick kind of open for 3. He takes it. It's off. Rebounded by Turner. Wow, that was one hell of a struggle. That really defined this league. Warren with the ball, isolating it looks like. But he's going to get some screens off ball for Brogdon. Now here comes the screens for Warwick. Or Warren. Yeah, not Warwick. Warren pull up. Mid-range is off. Rebound by Okongwu. Saric is down the break. Saric all the way and 1. Dario Saric turned on the speed boost like he was, well, I can't even say LeBron. That's just disrespectful. Who is he like? He was like a Gary Harris, prime Gary Harris. The free throw by Saric is also green. Yep, that man did not miss a beat. Brogdon screen set. Brogdon going right all the way to the basket. Brogdon tried to pass it out on the Timberwolves, so it's Pacers ball. Ah, yes, David Aldridge reporting exactly what we're here for. Turner passing it in. He's going to pass. He has a wide open lead, but okay, great, just don't. Melly out in the corner. Melly over the lead, back out to Brogdon. Brogdon, you're one of the best players in the league. Step back 3 is off. Rebounded by Turner again. Turner out to Melly from very, very deep. That is all. No, Kongwu gets the rebound as the Timberwolves, as JJ Redick is going to get a green light free throw. I'm calling it. No, it's not green. Oh my, he missed, but a 93%. I mean, yeah, sure though. He's going to make this one, right? Right. Okay, cool. The Timberwolves are going to take a 3-1 lead. This is actually Minnesota's first ever finals appearance in NBA history, and well, it's going well so far. Malcolm Brogdon 33 and 10, but not enough. As Isaac Okoro 35 and 4, 3-1. This game 5 is a very, very, very close actually. Kogi just made a N1 layup, and now it's tied with 37 seconds left. Timberwolves could win a ring right here, right now. Just one more stop in a bucket. Honestly, I don't even have a preference to who should I root for? Who's a cool player here? Now, you know what? I'm rooting for the Okoro come up story. I don't even know who the hell this really is, but sure. You got it, Isaac. Especially since they lost 2 of their play. Well, actually, so did the Pacers. So did basically everybody. Brogdon with the ball. Brogdon tries to spin, loses it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin out on the break all the way, blocked by Brogdon. Brogdon went full. I mean, he really did go LeBron game 6, but I mean, game 7 minus the backboard. Warren with the ball. Screen set for Brogdon. Off ball. Brogdon 3 is off. Rebounded by Saric and a quick timeout. 15 seconds left. Your player of the game with 13. That's honestly, that's literally lower than your average. Here we go. Redick, don't let him dribble again. Where is Okoro? Where is Isaac? Isaac is not fouled out. They just genuinely don't like to play. I have never seen this man in. They got Culver in, McLaughlin. JJ Redick is going to dribble the ball for this last shot. Redick is going to get this screen from Okongwu. Redick going right. Redick all the way. Pull up jump shot is good. JJ Redick with his playoff moment. The biggest moment of his career. Game 5, game winner. All they need is one more stop with 0.5 seconds left. Turner passing in the ball. Turner is going to, let's see, he's going to throw it into, I'm assuming, Brogdon right here. Brogdon is not even get a shot off, and it went in. What in the living hell is going on? The Timberwolves have won their first ever NBA championship. McLaughlin is just going through the floor, which happens very occasionally. Oh, this is a sight. You see the fans sitting down in the crowd. They're rooting for the Pacers. Pain. I need someone to screen capture those fans and just write pain under that. Make that a new meme. The finals MVP is Okoro, of course. Although JJ Redick probably deserved it with that one shot, honestly. Onyeka. Redick had 20 points on 7 for 14 from the field, while Okoro had 16 on 7 for 16. Yeah, nobody really was playing that. Oh yeah, Okongwu 2 for 11. Nice. But at least the Pacers played worse. That's really what the battle is right now. Who's gonna play less bad? Isaac Okoro, 21 points and 4 assists per game in this finals. Harris LeVert led the playoffs in scoring. Actually, to key in more on that, Nico Mannion, Keldon Johnson, Kelly Oubre, and Mike Conley also up here. And well, it's JJ Redick retires. Oh my god. I've done a lot of videos, like a lot of videos, simulation videos, but I don't know. That has to be one of the most ill ways to ever exit out a career. You just hit the game winner, the last ever shot of your career. I mean, he basically went Jordan. Dwight Howard also retired, and so did Marc Gasol. That is officially going to do it. Well, for the record books, I was just trying to, you know, like really scavenge for a record that would set. Yeah, shout out to Mike Conley and Greg Brown, a new playoff threes, well, tied for third with Clay, actually. Because these guys, I mean, the whole point of this was to make it so that the league sucks more. So DeLon Wright getting 9 steals in a playoff game, being second all time, is really a highlight here. Yep, that's it. Those are the only 2 records, playoff, season, all that. And, just to recap, the Cavaliers over the Lakers in the first year, led by Kevin Love and Colin Sexton. In the second year, the Magic went over the Mavericks in Game 7, led by Fournier. And the third year, Isaac Okoro and the Timberwolves over the Pacers. So yeah, actually, Magic and Timberwolves both got their first ring, and the Cavs got their second. So hooray to struggling franchises, I guess. That's the purpose of this video, I guess. Help them out. I don't know who the hell we are. Well, I did want to do one more thing before I end this off, because it just seems fitting. The players that have been forced to evacuate from their talent, if that makes any sense at all. It definitely doesn't. I'm gonna read off all of them, or at least all that have not retired just yet, which is most of them, honestly. Here the hell we go. Ben Simmons, Montrezl Harrell, Wendell Carter, Kevin Love, Jaylen Brown, Ivica Zubac, De'Aaron Fox, Dennis Schroeder, Donovan Mitchell, Gordon Hayward, Jamal Murray, LaMelo Ball, Victor Oladipo, Kyle Lowry, DeJounte Murray, D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Damian Lillard, TJ McCollum, Joel Embiid, Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert, Nikola Vucevic, Kyrie Irving, Pascal Siakam, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Karl Anthony Towns, John Wall, Zach LaVine, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Bam Adebayo, Kristaps Porzingis, Spencer Dinwiddie, Danilo Gallinari, Devin Booker, Yusuf Nurkic, Klay Thompson, Jonas Valanciunas, Bol Bol, Andrew Wiggins, Enes Kanter, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Hassan Whiteside, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, John Collins, DeMontis Sabonis. And as I've ran into a wall here with Trey Wall at a 56 overall, yeah, that is it. And honestly, that wasn't even an intentional pun. Those are all the players we have forced to retire, along with like Chris Paul and LeBron James, who retired last year. You can count how many I just said in total, but if we do, what is an all-star team? An all-star team is, Google just told me it was 12 players. So if we do that math, including these 2 guys right here, Giannis and Steph, we have gotten rid of 72 players, the 72 best players in the NBA in this video. I have a league with like 300 and something players. So yeah, that's one hell of an impact in 3 years, and much more than that video I did with the All-NBA teams. That's only 9 players. So thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to the channel if you care about my channel at all. All my links to the stuff that I do will be in the description in case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. If you're still here, comment literally the most random thing you could possibly think of. Like, for instance, just give Draymond Green a compliment. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'm out of here. Cut.